Well, thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on archive. D Style Boxing here. You're watching archive. Thumbs up the video and support the channel. Check it out. The more and more I listen to channels and the more and more I read comments, the more and more I lose hope in humanity. You know, like it's insane to me. Um, the shit that's going on. This is the just make shit up boxing era of YouTube. That's what it is. People just come on here to just make shit up. Like they just say stuff. Like, it doesn't even matter if it makes sense or not. Like they just say it. And I don't mean like satire or playing around. I mean like they mean it. Or at least they're trolling in some cases, but they're acting like it's for real, like they're being like it's real talk and oh yeah, I'm calling it like it is, and look, man, this is the way it is, and that's it. Like like it's this, and they do it with arrogance and like, and look, it's not just in boxing. This is just in our culture in general. I don't know what the hell is going on. All right, I mean, objectivity. Who gives a fuck about objectivity? Throw that shit out the window. Facts. Who cares about that? Everybody just says facts. Like they'll just say shit and then they say the word facts. Like if saying facts at the end of a sentence or at the end of a paragraph doesn't make it a fact. All right? That's not. Like, come on. The world is flat. Facts. Like that's not the way it works. Like it's not. You don't make it a fact just by saying facts at the end. I don't care how you explain something. It doesn't make it a fact. Honestly, this is the make shit up era of YouTube boxing. But DStyle, what are you talking about, DStyle? People have always lied, DStyle. Yeah, we've always had liars and people that over exaggerate and all that. Okay, but this is at a whole nother level, right? I am like, never has there been so many people in such like different dimensions. Like it is insane. Like everybody's in a different dimension. Like everybody. It's unbelievable. You have people saying Lomachenko's better than Holyfield all time. Like what? Who is objective and says that? Like how is that possible? But like they'll make an argument for it. It's insane. Like they'll make an argument about it. And even there's going to be people saying, "Oh yeah, totally, yeah, I agree, yeah." Like that's an intelligent point. Like okay. I read a stupid comment on stupid Sean Ewan's video where a dude, an idiot, he's going to go unnamed for now, right? But an idiot, okay, compared Derek Chisora, and I swear to God that I'm not making this up, that he put Derek Chisora in the same level as Joe Frazier. And no one questioned him. Nobody at all. No, nobody questioned it. They didn't even question it at all. This is insane. This is insane. Like, just say something, and when people question it, double down. If they question it some more, when they prove you wrong, triple down. Well, I think this. Well, prove it. I don't know how to prove it. That's how I feel. And that's it. What? This is insane, man. Like this is crazy. People are just making shit up. Like it's. Look, I don't care how many times you tell yourself that Lomachenko is the greatest of all time. Like I don't care if it makes you feel good when you say it. It doesn't make it true. Because the first thing you're going to have to do is give me your standard. And once you give me your standard, then we'll talk. Now, if it's a stupid standard, if it's a convenient standard, you know, like, well, what is he the best of all? Of what? He's not even the best Ukrainian boxer of all time. How's he going to be the best boxer of all time? How is that possible? This is just to make shit up. People just make shit up, right? They make the craziest shit up, and people just buy it. Like, they'll just follow that narrative just because. You know, just to go against the people they don't like. You know, they'll follow whatever fucking narrative. It doesn't matter what it is, no matter how stupid it is. What are you guys? What's a zombie? You just, you know, just follow along. Boxing Insight is horrible right now. It's overall, aside from the channels I follow, and I know that sounds, I know how that sounds, but I swear to God, it's horrible. Boxing dialogue is horrible. I mean, people make they contradict themselves in the same freaking hangout. Bottom of the barrel over there on Danman's hangout yesterday, who's been for months telling everybody titles don't matter, titles aren't shit, right? And he wants to tell everybody that Stevenson versus Badujak is the biggest fight. It's the biggest fight in the last decade in boxing. It's the biggest fight. Like nobody believes that. All right? You can't be objective and believe that. Like, how is that possible? Now, I'm not saying it's not a good fight, but then I was listening for months. Oh, titles don't mean shit. I don't give a shit about the titles. Having a title doesn't make you a champion. That ain't shit. That ain't this. That ain't that. Right? Over and over again. Bottom of the barrel. He went all out. And then to pump up Badujak, right? First of all, he lies. He lies and he says that he beat a lineal champion at 168. Well, that's not true. And then he tried to say, well, in my opinion, he won the fight. But he didn't. But nonetheless, then he said, yeah, he beat 5 world champions, baby. Like, what? What do you mean he beat 5 world champions? 5 former world champions. But wait. I thought you said you're not a champion when you win a belt. I thought you said those things don't matter. I thought you said it's only one thing. Like what? Like I kept hearing over and over again about Ward wasn't shit because he was never lineal and all this other crap. All right. What the hell? Well, what's going on? And they just say it. And then people are caught on video. You guys do know that this shit's recorded. You do know that when you come on Hangouts, not only is there people live watching you, it's recorded. And only so many times can you say, well, I misspoke. Everybody misspeaks. Okay, everybody does. But when you say something and they're like, but you said he beat the lineal champ. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did. You said he beat. No, I didn't. Like, bro, we have it recorded. You said it. No, I didn't say it. We're just going to make up the fact they didn't say it? You said it. What examples can I come up with? Holy shit, man. I mean, we can't get a consensus about anything in this community. It's impossible. It can't happen. Nothing, no opinion I give you, no matter how thought out it is about boxing, there's not going to be a consensus. Somebody's going to come out and say, that's bullshit. That ain't true. I remember I read a comment the other day. Some idiot put that Jack Johnson was the darling of the American press, okay, and the American government. That they loved Jack Johnson. That they were giving favoritism to Jack Johnson. Now, everybody knows, anybody who knows, that's not even close to being true. That it's the opposite is true. But if they just say it, and when you say, well, that's not factually true, that's, it's literally revisionist history, I'm sorry. See, that was misspeaking, by the way. You see that? You see how I misspoke right there? That's okay, giving me a whole argument, all right, and then me calling you out on it and then say, well, I misspoke. That's not misspoke. Shut up. Anyway, back to my point. What do you mean Jack Johnson was a darling? Like, who says that? Like, nobody would have said that 10 years ago. Nobody would have said something that stupid. But what happens? The first time you say it, right? Everybody's going to go, what? But then if you say it again, one person's going to believe you at least. And then you say it again, and you say it with confidence, and you say facts at the end after saying it. Jack Johnson was spoiled by the American government. They love Jack Johnson. Okay, he got nothing but favoritism. Facts, right? And then 3 people believe you. And they start to repeat it. And they start saying facts after saying it. And then more people believe it. And you keep repeating it. And more people believe it. And before you know it, you got a bunch of fucking parrots. Jack Johnson was a darling. Jack Johnson. It's not true, but Jack Johnson. This is insane. What the fuck is going on with people? You can't believe that. Like who believes shit like that? Who believes that? Like, this is stupid. And look, I'm going everywhere with this. Because this sucks, man. Right? And this is also putting words in your mouth era. That's what this is. Okay? People, when they try to have an argument with you, they start to put words in your mouth because they can't use your actual words. They start to nitpick your words, and then they just put words in your mouth. At some point, somebody needs to point this out because this shit's out of control. This is out of control. Just saying things doesn't make them true. Like, I could say anything, and if I say it with confidence, like, look, I'm going to make an argument right now, which I don't believe, okay? But I'm going to make an argument that Chocolatito is a better all-time fighter than Alexis Arguello, okay? I'm going to make that argument right now. You ready? Yeah, let me tell you guys something. The reality is that if Alexis Arguello fought in 2018, where fighters are just bigger, faster, stronger, and better, okay, a lot more skilled, okay, he wouldn't even be in the top 10. But look at Chocolatito. He won multiple divisions, baby. That's what it's all about. Okay, Alexis Arguello wouldn't even be his fucking sparring partner. Facts. What, just because I said that with confidence? Okay? Just because I spilled that fucking diarrhea with confidence, do you think it makes it true? That doesn't make it true. Let me tell you guys something, right? Whenever you hear guys talking about all-time greats and all that stuff, pay close attention to the fighters that they pump up and the fighters that don't pump up. And look at their track record, right? If they have a horrible track record picking fights, look, everybody gets fights wrong. Everybody. I get fights wrong. Everybody does. Everybody has slumps, okay? But it's all about a batting average. If they have a horrible track record, pumping up dudes that eventually get exposed, what makes you think, okay, that they have the ability to do the eye test on all-time greats and on fighters today? Because what happens in the ring, sure, we got decisions that are horrible and all that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What happens in the ring, it never lies. We see it. We all saw Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao in the ring. Everybody saw that. Manny Pacquiao knows he lost. Freddie Roach knows he lost. They all knew they lost. Bob Arum knew he lost. The press that was pro Pacquiao knew he lost. Everybody knows that he lost. But then you have somebody come out and say, nah, I think Pacquiao won. Well, look, if you believe that, that's fine. But instead of saying, in my opinion, Pacquiao won, what do they say? They say, no, Pacquiao dominated. Like, what? So you have some people saying Pacquiao dominated, and some people saying Mayweather won. What do you think people that just, don't pay attention that much are going to think? A lot of people didn't go back and watch that fight. Well, what did they do? They start saying, well, I don't know, maybe he did win. I guess maybe it did happen. I remember, look, Kovalev versus Ward. I had that a close fight. The first fight, I had it a close fight. They could have gone either way. But I did the same thing. I did a slow motion video and I was acting like Ward destroyed him. See, what's happening right now, right? We have a very, look, first of all, boxing is subjective and that's the reality, okay? But I do believe we have many individuals out here that don't believe what they're saying. They're not genuine about what they're saying. A lot of their followers believe what they're saying, but they don't believe what they're saying. What they're saying now doesn't add up with what they were saying just 2-3 years ago. Okay, the message is not quite there. If you look at everything here, this is just a time where people just make shit up. People just say things. Look, if you don't think, look, let's talk about Sugar Ray Robinson, because I know he comes up a lot, right? Look, regardless of where you rank Ray Robinson, regardless of whether you think he was overrated or not, leave that aside. You can't deny the significance of Sugar Ray Robinson in boxing history. You can't deny that, right? It's written. It's done. Like the history already happened. But when you get people that go out of their way to shit, not just on Robinson, but just on legends in general, the legends that built the sport, when they just go out of their way to shit on them just to pump up their current fighters, I have an issue with that, right? I really do. I have an issue with that. Because, first of all, you're not doing yourself any favors. What do you think is going to happen 50 years from now when these current fighters are looked at? What's going to happen? You don't think they're going to look at your fighters 50 years from now and say, Joe Schmo, current, 100-time world champion. They're going to have 100-time world champions by then, okay? He would beat, Floyd Mayweather easy. Well, anybody can make that claim. They're never going to fight. Look, if you feel that today's fighters are the best fighters of all time, that is your opinion, right? We're never going to get, this is never going to happen. I'm not going to get Sugar Ray Robinson, okay, from the past, in his prime and put him in the ring with a modern fighter today. That's never going to happen. It's all an educated guess at best. That's all it is. That's never going to happen. I don't have an issue with people believing that today's fighters are the best. I have an issue with the false narratives, okay? The false parallels that people put. Like when I point out, hey man, there's an issue with boxing today. The best aren't fighting the best, and then they'll bring up an instance where Sugar Ray Robinson ducked some fighter. Look, there's always been ducking. Yeah, that's true. But let me tell you how that sounds. So right now, Chicago, right? It's known as a city for, let's say, Baltimore or Chicago. There's a bunch of murders all over the place, okay? Now take a city like El Paso, Texas, my city. Okay, El Paso, one of the safest cities of all time. Now, do murders happen in El Paso? Yes, they do. But they don't happen at that alarming rate. Okay? So when you look at, boxing, and I'm trying to analyze, like, the past already happened. The past is done. The past is there. The legends make their mark. They make their name. The fighters today are fighting for their legacy. They're fighting to make a name. So whenever I criticize fighters today, do you know how tiring it is to hear, well, what about when Sugar Ray Leonard did this? What does Sugar Ray Leonard have to do with me criticizing a fighter right now? Right? Like I'll bring up catch weights and I go, Sugar Ray Leonard had catch weights. Yeah, and he was wrong for it. And look, if you want to, if you think fighters today are the best of all time, okay, I strongly disagree. But you don't have to shit on the fighters of the past, right? You don't have to start, ripping apart resumes of these legends just because you want to pump up fighters today, right? It's insane. It's crazy. Like they'll take a very good resume from a legend, somebody who's like an all-time great, and they'll give you this box rec breakdown of it, and make it sound like they just fought a bunch of fucking bums. And they say it with confidence, and they say it with conviction, and all this, without putting things in perspective, okay? Without even knowing who the fuck those fighters are. And you got a bunch of idiots listening to them. All right, fine, right? You know what else I'm tired of? I am tired of people acting like they know, all right? Like they knew all along what was going to happen, right? Look, every other boxing fan that I talked to today they swear on their mother. Like they swear, they fucking swear, okay, on their mother's grave that they knew for a fact that Buster Douglas was going to beat Mike Tyson. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. There's like one or two that I actually believe, all right? The rest of you are just full of shit, okay? Just trying to pass yourselves off as these experts. Like, I know everything. I know boxing, okay? I could call all the fights. I could do this. I could do that. Okay, look, DStyleBoxing, I've been here for fucking 10 years, bro, okay? I've seen fighters come. I've seen fighters get pumped up. I've seen fighters go. Okay, I've seen the Shibranskys. Who do you trust? DStyle, the one that told you, hey, this Shibranski dude, he ain't all that. He's trash, right? I looked at him, and I knew he was trash. When DStyleBoxing tells you somebody's trash, when DStyleBoxing says this guy's going to win, look, I'm not always going to be right, but I have the batting average in a span of 10 years to prove it. Okay? A bunch of these dudes that just started YouTube like for a year. Okay? I love nothing more than when they go on the record and just say shit. Oh yeah, when this fight happens, this is going to happen. Because the event that they're going to come when they're wrong, and the same shit always happens. All of a sudden the channel disappears. right? All of a sudden, they got nothing to say about boxing. All of a sudden, oh, that was a robbery. I'm out of here. Okay, all of a sudden. You know, I'm going to come back here 5 years from now. I'm going to, like these stuff about, maybe not 5 years, but I'm going to come back here. Okay? I'm going to come back to YouTube, or I'm not going to come back if I'm still here. Okay? 6, 7 years from now. Half of these fighters getting pumped up right now. Like all these dudes, like riding all these fighters nuts right now. They're all going to deny, okay, that they were riding those nuts. They're all going to fucking deny it. They're all going to fucking deny the shit out of that, okay? Just they all deny that they were riding fucking Kessler's nuts, okay, before the Super 6. They all fucking deny. You know how many people were here, and yeah, today they come out and, oh, what kind of an idiot would think that Kessler was all that? I knew all along, because if you know what you're talking about, you know, like, shut up, right? Everyone was pumping up Kessler. Right? When I saw him, what does this do with a jab, jab, cross and the fucking do the reward? He gives a shit. So at the end of the day, right, I don't give a damn what some of these dudes have to say, man. Right? You know, just because you say things with confidence and this, that, and the third, and it might get you a lot of attention because you're being provocative. Okay, like I get it. Okay. I know you're trying to be controversial. You know, I'm gonna say this is the formula. I'm gonna say something controversial that because I'm gonna prove that I think outside the box. I'm gonna say it with confidence. When they call me out on it, I'm gonna double down. When they call me out some more, I'm gonna triple down. And I'm gonna, you know, put more down. You know, okay, you do that. You do that. Right? Like today, like, have you guys noticed, like, plus these dudes, like, first of all, they all of a sudden they're denying that there was ever a white murderers row. Like, there was never a white murderers row. We're talking about DStyle. Like, I got the fucking screenshots, bro. I got the screenshots. All right? You go to Thunderdome's videos now, they're fucking denying the whole thing. Okay? I'm not saying that. Murderers row. No, these sounds should make shit up. Like, bro, you had a murderous row. No, I didn't. But you did. I have the screenshots. I didn't do it. Look, here's the screenshot. Look at it. That wasn't me. What? This is crazy. This is insane. What are you going to do? No, but DStyle. You don't understand DStyle. Let me see if I could bring up the chat here really quick. Like, people just say shit. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm just going to say something. I'm going to say it. Like, tell me, as a listener right now, do you ever, like, listen to some of these channels and say to yourself, like, scratch your head and honestly, I mean this honestly. Do you ever, like, just say to yourself, like, he doesn't believe that. Come on, he's trolling. Do you ever tell yourself that? Don't your gut tell you that sometimes? Because it seems to me like I'm getting that more and more now. I would tell me, look, I troll. Like, I'm sarcastic and I say, sarcastic shit, but people know I'm being sarcastic, right? Let me see if I could read this video here. I mean, I used to do satire. Like, I remember when I did satire and Sean Yoon came on my comment section. He's like, yeah, DStyle, you're just like the Jews doing satire to prove a point. Whoa, bro. What's that about? Like, what? I don't know what he has against Jews, but damn. I think he said Jewish media, but there you go. I got some comments to look at here. MBT Boxing, but DStyle Gorguga. People are easily misled and brainwashed. Why are people easily misled and brainwashed? Why? Why do you do that to yourselves? Mr. Doc, I'm still laughing at Chisoric with Joe Frazier. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Nobody believes that. But again, if you say it with confidence and you say it with conviction and you say it like you mean it, and when you're called out on it, you double down and triple down, then, you know, some idiots will suddenly start saying, well, I don't know. You make it an argument. Oh, I guess. Look up the term, the Overton window. And what's happening now that it's expanding. Like shit, like common knowledge and all that, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like I used to come on here and I wouldn't have to say certain things. Certain things were just common knowledge, right? Like fighters are never 100%, generally, never 100% going into the ring. That was always common knowledge. Now I have to explain to people why that's the case. I got to give them examples. I got to give them quotes. I got to give them quotes from trainers and fighters to, you know, like we got to go through all this like dialogue. Just it's insane now. I mean, it makes sense, honestly, why there's so many people that are just getting together with a group of people and just talking boxing. You know, because it's at the very least, you have a clear understanding of one another. But now just the simplest things have to be explained to people. It is insane. So where was I? His only similarity to Frazier, the cross arms defense he sometimes uses. Yeah, Garuga, and the color of his skin is the other one. Okay? Yeah, because the person that says it, okay, never gives credit to dark-skinned fighters. Ever. All right? Ever. Oh, and they're African American, forget it. They never get credit. Right? And if nobody could see that pattern, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Right? You're not being brainwashed. Okay, you're willingly, you know, accepting these things being said to you because they make you feel good. MBT Boxing, what if you say "fox" at the end of a statement? Slow motion, this is MBT Boxing. Grape Drank, but DStyle, you don't understand. You never understand what's wrong with you. MBT Boxing 6, Grape Drank 6. All right, MBT Boxing, I don't know what that means. Gorgaruga, some devil guy dude, all right. Grape Drank, Ira Fick, NBT. All right, NBT, yeah, hell yeah, son. I'm lost. Gorgaruga, Deloya got one of the best damn resumes, man, in terms of names he fought. Deloya had a very good resume. He was a really good fighter, right? Like anyone could, like, now that used to be like, you know, the consensus, right? That used to be where generally people, no matter if you thought he was overrated or underrated, at the very least they could say that. But now, I mean, you got some people saying he's the greatest of all time. Well, maybe not that far, but you got some people saying he's a fucking legend. You got some people saying he was overrated and or not even overrated. He was crap. Like, oh, Deloya was crap. He was a shit. Okay, he lost all his big fights. He never won any fights. He sucked. Okay, and then you got people saying, you know, he was all right. You got some people saying, you know, he's one of the best of all time. You got some people saying he doesn't even belong in the Hall of Fame. You got some, I mean, all this shit. Like, people are all over the place. It's the same fighter. We all saw the same fucking career, but this is the reality, all right? Not everyone is qualified to look at a resume and determine whether or not that guy was, okay, a great fighter or not. Not everybody's qualified to do that. Come on, DStyle. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Yeah, you do. You don't have a right to be correct. you don't have a right to just bypass objectivity, right? If you can't say at the very least that De La Hoya was a good fighter, that had at the very least a good resume, and that, you could argue belongs in the Hall of Fame. If you can at the very least agree on that, and then you could disagree on whether or not he beat Whitaker, whether or not he beat Icorte, whether or not he beat Mosley the second fight, whether or not he's a legend or not. Okay, whether you have him, somewhere in the top 50 or top 100 in boxing history, or something like that. If you can at the very least do that, then I don't know what to tell you. Because when I hear people saying, "The Hoya doesn't even belong in the top 1,000," like what? Doesn't even belong in the top 1,000. Like, are you kidding me? And then you got some say he's in the top 20. I mean, I don't know which is worse. But at the end of the day, right? It seems like nobody wants to agree on anything. Okay? There's no such thing as someone, you can't say someone's good, okay, without, someone coming out and saying, "Nah, they're crap. They sucked." It's insane. Let's move on. NBT Boxing, my Arabic Illuminati brother. Facts. Shabransky. Grape Giant says, "Damn, bro, DStyle been on here for 10 years. How do you manage with these fanboys for so long? You do it with 3 channels, okay? Get 2 channels taken down. That's how you do it." Mr. Doc, there was a lot of these people that Don King convinced Tyson was robbed against Douglas due to an illegal long count when Douglas got dropped. Yeah. MBT Boxing, I felt it was a long count, but shit happens. Grape Jank, why was Tyson looking for his mouthpiece when the ref was counting? What is this, a conspiracy? NBT Boxing, I used my own timer when I watched it, 12 seconds. Tyson always has suspect mouthpiece activities during knockdowns. Grape Jank, the worst count I've ever seen was G-Man versus Nigel Benn. Mr. Doc, LOL, mouthpiece activities. Grape Jank, maybe Tyson was looking for a way out. I don't know. NBT Boxing, look at the entertain, all right, or however you spell his name, knocked out so cold he had time to nearly take a mouthpiece out of his mouth and lay it on the floor. Grape Jank, he could have got up. Gorguga, Tyson was dazed. He didn't realize what he was doing. Gorguga says, plus he wasn't used to being knocked down, so it was new to him. Mr. Doc White, a murderous row, the gift that keeps on giving. Gorguga, I tend to steer away from channels who show regular bias and BS. Grape Jank, sometimes I watch PP's channel and wonder how the hell the people believe the shit he is saying. And you want to know what the great thing about it is that I know PP doesn't believe what he says. I know it, right? But it's okay. If there's one thing I'll say, all right, I respect the hustle, right? All those idiots that listen to him, right? Because he doesn't believe what he's saying, right? His followers believe what he's saying, or they want to believe what he's saying, right? NBT says, I troll, but people don't pick up on it. Horn is greater than Bud. I got you, NBT. I just always said everything's the opposite in Australia, Grape Jank, if PP said the world is flat, his subs will believe him. Well, I wouldn't go that far. But anyway, I actually have subscribers that think the world's flat. And I don't know what to tell them anymore. I don't know what to tell them. At my job, I deal with satellites, okay? And I will tell you, if the world was flat, I wouldn't have a job. Especially since flat earthers say that there's no such thing as satellites. So apparently somebody just paying me make-believe money, right? Like people are paying me to do nothing, apparently, right? Which would be nice. Would be nice, but oh well. Oh well. Boxing is dead these days. It is sad. NBT, what a username. Yeah, I know. I'm not even going to read that. Mr. Dog, I can't believe there's people that are actually serious about the flat earth thing. They definitely make me think they have to be trolling. Hey, Mr. Doc, you want to hear something funny? So I remember I went to the Flat Earth Society page on Facebook, right? And I swear to God, DStyle swears. Look, when DStyle swears, I'm telling you, that's like a whole, I swear, right? The post said, this is a message to all flat earthers around the world. New evidence has been, they went on this other spiel, right, about how they discovered something that proves the earth is flat. And of course, you click on it, it's not proof. But anyway, I just found that funny. Like, for all flat earthers around the world. Like, and I remember commenting on that because a lot of them didn't catch it. But yeah. All right. F subscriber. Bro, you got to change that screen name, bro. Okay. I named that because I am an F subscriber of Roman Hall Productions, apparently. Right. Gorguga, just look at the soldiers. They go to war and kill peace because their government fed them a story, which is actually a bunch of BS, but I digress. Free Mayweather. Okay. NBT, I'm sure it's not a troll account at all. Factoid Allen saying, keep the vids coming, bro. Hey, Factoid, we got to talk some wrestling one of these days, bro. Right? We got to talk about this terrible product that Vince McMahon is putting on. Right? I really hope Vince McMahon goes and does his thing over there trying to create a football league and leaves somebody else in charge because the dude is so out of touch. But shout out to Factoid, man. Factoid, you know, I'm proud of Factoid, man. He's done a lot of great things, man. Great drink. Even DStyle is dissing you in Arabic, NBT. I am. All right. Great drink. How are you going to explain this? All right, F subscriber used to love boxing, but now not so much. Not so much at all. NBT Boxing. DStyle, join the Illuminati. You're reading the comments too. All right, somebody agrees with me, but I'm not sure what it means. Factoid Ellen, if you can't be unbiased in the evaluation, you shouldn't take part in the evaluation, period. That's just common sense, but common sense isn't very common in 2018. It's not. All right, people talking about political correctness. So, Gorguga, I've been listening to DStyle since before. Leave it in the ring. 240p webcams and all that. Wow. Mr. Ibrahim, would you ever do 10 reasons Rocky was retarded about the new Rocky series? Yeah, I know. I've done 10, what did I call it? 10 most outrageous things or something like that about Rocky. You guys should go check that out. I don't know if I'll do it again, but I actually like the movie Creed. You know what I mean? I did. I like the movie, but I could always do it. Yeah, R.I.P. I agree. Some vids. Will Joe Frazier beat Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua? All right, what's up, Blood Boxing Returns? I'm not sure because of their size, but I believe he would. I mean, shit. Okay, NBT, damn it. What's good, Blood? Fiacto around the world. Alan, I'm ready whenever good weekends are great for me. Thanks for the shout out. All right, I'm going to be around after the Royal Rumble. I'm going to do a Royal Rumble post show. We'll see how that shit goes. All right. But so hopefully I'll send you a text, bro. All right, guys. What's up, Blood? Look, me, I don't like doing matchups from fighters from today and fighters of the past because they're not going to fight each other. Okay. Now you could literally say you think fighter A is going to win, right? Like people have done the Robinson versus Mayweather thing, okay? Look, in my opinion, this is my opinion. if Ray Robinson were to fight Mayweather. Now, first of all, before we even do the fantasy matchup, we have to talk about the rules of the matchup. Are we going to do a 15 rounds or are we going to go just 12 rounds? Is it going to be a 20 by 20 or is it going to be an 18 by 18? Are we going to fight with Robinson's gloves or is Mayweather going to fight with his therapeutic gloves? You see, those things have to be discussed if we're going to do a fantasy matchup, but nobody talks about that, okay? But nonetheless, just in general, in my educated opinion, I think Robinson knocks him the fuck out, okay? That's my opinion. And if you think Mayweather beats him, that's your opinion. And guess what? They're never going to fight, so we're never going to know, all right? Like, do you guys not understand that? So I'm not going to debate for hours with somebody about how Robinson would beat Mayweather in the ring. It's a pointless debate. The fight's never going to happen, folks. Okay? Robinson's RIP. Let him rest in peace. Okay? All I know is that if Mayweather got clipped with an uppercut by Conor McGregor, best believe he's going to get clipped by Robinson. That I can tell you, okay? But I'm not going to sit here and debate with you, okay? Now, if you want to debate the resumes, I can debate that with you. If you want to compare that, if you want to talk about their careers, we can talk about that. You see, when I compare fighters from different eras, even though I don't like doing that much, but if I do it, I'm going to talk resume because that's the one thing you could compare. That's the one thing I can't prove to you that Robinson will beat his ass in the ring. I can't prove that. They're never going to fight. I can prove to you he has a better fucking resume, though. That I could do. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, but DStyle, Robinson lost fights, bro. He lost, bro. He's got blueprints. Blueprints. That's the new blueprints. The new fucking word, right? There's no blueprint to beat him. Like that's the new fucking word. Blueprint. That's all they got. Like I give a whole fucking spiel. I could talk for hours about the resume of Ray Robinson, and then they'll come back with the fucking word blueprints. Well, what about the blueprint? Like we're talking like we're fucking engineers and shit, talking about a fucking creating a building and shit. All right? I used to look at blueprints. Okay, when I was fucking 18 years old, right? Fucking Walmart blueprints. The blueprint to be. Shut up. All right? That's dumb. So what, is Calzaghe the best of all time? There's no blueprint. There's no blueprint to beat him. There's no blueprint. Oh, the blueprint. Like, they just use these words. They're fucking parrots. Like, blueprint. Like, this is stupid. That's common. He only fought 50 times. First of all, stop telling me that bronze medalist never lost. I mean, that's number one. Okay? Everybody talking to me about a bronze medalist never lost a fight. All right, get the fuck out of here. That's number one. No, man, that don't count. He was robbed. Shut up. Right? Shut the hell. Sit down. Okay? He's still fucking telling me a bronze medalist. Oh, the blueprint. Oh, where's the blue? There's a fucking blueprint. Okay, the blueprint is that fucking bronze medal. Okay, he only fought 50 fucking times? Like, of course. Like, come on. Got to pick his. Oh, we're not going to talk about what blueprint? The blueprint on how to pick opponents? How to cherry pick? Oh, but what about the numbers? The numbers don't lie. How many fucking title defenses did he actually have? No, but anyway, the blueprint. Like, shut up, right? Factoid. This sounds a high-level debater. We used to do it all the time at podcast wars. I remember those days. I remember giving Calix quite the beating, but it's all right. Blood, I heard that Barge and versus Jesse Vargas is off the bar. Who the fuck is that guy? Is that what you guys are calling Keith Thurman? Leave Keith Thurman alone, bro. Anyway, who do you think's going to replace Vargas? I don't know. All right. Blood Boxing says, yep. I mean, maybe Blood Boxing's in the what's it called? Kevin Owens movement, right? With the whole yep thing, right? Fantasy matches are just fucking fantasy, says Factoid Ellen. All right. So people are still talking about Porter. Okay. He's going to, Vargas might report. Okay. Porter. All right. Abraham. Mayweather talking points. I beat more world champions in less time. It took less punishment. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. He did nothing cool about taking punishment. That's what he says, right? Nothing cool about taking punishment when he's walking around with fucking brittle hands and shit, right? Yeah, there's not going to be nothing cool, right? There's nothing cool about walking around with brittle fucking hands, right? Okay, Mr. Doc, I couldn't hate rhythm of the nighttime jumping right back into a Porter rematch, but I'd be surprised if that happened. Well, Mr. Doc, LOL, the bronze medalist, you're going to hurt some people's feelings, DStyle. All right, TBE equals TBM, the bronze medal. Hey, I like that. TBM. That's what he is. It's not the money team, man. It's the bronze. It's the BM team. Okay, the bronze medalist team. Everybody talking about, oh yeah, he never lost. Oh, he never lost a fight. Like, shut up. Okay, dude, walking around with fucking bronze medalists talking about he never lost. Right? Get the hell out of here. No, but he was okay. Why didn't he knock him out then? Should have knocked him out. That's what he should have done. If he didn't want to get robbed, right? That's right. He couldn't even get a fucking silver medal. Couldn't even get to a fucking final. Shit's insane, right? But people want to talk about he never lost a fight. All right, TBM. There we go. Anyways, guys, it was good coming on here. If you guys have any questions, shoot them because I got to go soon, right? Go ahead. Shoot the question. Shoot the question. By the way, I was watching a video of these carrier workers that lost their jobs. You know, they showed this one lady that was praising Donald Trump last year because he saved her job or whatever. And now she's crying. She's all asking for Donald Trump for help. You guys should find it. But like, I have no sympathy, right? None. No sympathy for you. Nothing. Okay, and all those coal miners over there that were voting for Trump, believing him that he's going to bring back all these coal jobs. Really, like, who believes that coal jobs are coming back? Are you kidding me? Coal jobs? Well, what else? Is Blockbuster employees going to be rehired for a Blockbuster studio video or what? Is Hollywood Video making a comeback? What, is Kmart going to make a sudden comeback all of a sudden? You think Kmart has a better chance of making a comeback than fucking coal? Coal? Are you kidding me? Coal? You think a bunch of coal jobs are coming back? Jesus Christ. First of all, when some of his biggest donors do fracking, so what takes away coal jobs, you really think, number one. Number two, coal is just too expensive and way too unsafe. There's far better methods of creating energy now. Like, coal is like so in the past. Like, it's not even funny. Who are they going to sell coal to? To fucking trains? What's going on here? Anyway. Okay, Vlad at 41 fought AJ. Floyd at 40 fought Conor McGregor. Yeah, he did. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Floyd he for being TBE, like, you can't call yourself TBE and Say you're better than Robinson and better than Sugar Ray Leonard and I'm better than everybody and like all this shit. Yet you go 9 rounds with Conor McGregor or 10. Like you can't do that. He embarrassed boxing. Okay, he should have made an example out of Conor. And the sad part is that I do believe he could have whooped his ass in 2-3 rounds easy and knocked him out. Right? And I do think there's something to the whole, oh, he could have, because he did. He bet on himself. He bet on the 10th fucking round. And then he happened to stop Conor in that round. Right? But he embarrassed boxing, okay? TBN, the bronze, okay? TBM, I'm sorry, the bronze medalist, okay? By the way, whenever I talk about Mayweather, I'm going to refer to him as a bronze medalist from now on. When I talk on my channel, I'm not going to say Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to say the bronze medalist. All right. Factor, it says, I love watching Sugar Ray beating Floyd Sr. Watch it at least once a month. Wow. Damn. The Factor, he just wants to see Floyd Sr. get his ass whooped. He just wants to see it once a month. You probably have it in your calendar, bro. Huh? Jamie Chavez, Floyd should have starched his ass in the first round of the way Couture choked out Tony. Yeah, he made boxing look terrible. Now you got a bunch of stupid Conor McGregor fans walking around like, yeah, man, he put up a fight. You know, for real, he put up a fight. I mean, he was toying with Floyd. Like, shut up. How you toying the dude, toying with a guy that has his hands down and is literally just walking towards you? Get the fuck out of here. All right, anyway. Once a month. I hear you. All right, guys. It looks like, let's see, he landed more punches than anyone. Man, that's so stupid. Like, I remember watching Floyd with fucking bloody noses and shit, and the Maidana fight. I mean, that was a tough fight for him. You know what I mean? And the Loya fight, for at least 5 rounds or so, that was a tough fight. His nose was bleeding. De La was popping his head back with fucking jabs. You know, I remember the Castillo fight that I actually think Castillo won, for those that talk about the blueprint. Oh, the blueprint. Oh, there's no blueprint. Like, shut up. Right? But anyway, that's it. Yeah, copy box is shit. Right? Gorgua, did you see that Rose chick get a KO with a Mosey-style leaping left hook in that MMA bout against Joanna? Yeah. If that's the fight you're talking about. Yeah, I caught her with a really good hook, man. It was a very well placed hook. I was very impressed. I mean, she landed a better hook than fucking Holly Holm has landed. Okay, and Holly Holm's like a former boxing world champion, like in MMA, that is, right? Like, you know, it's insane. Probably speaking of Holly Holm, she has to hang it up, man. It's time to go. That's it. Okay, she's too old. She's just too old. I'm telling you. You can't learn new tricks, man. She should have retired as soon as about 2-3 fights ago. She should have retired. Right? But you can't be boxing your whole life and then go to MMA in your mid-30s and, you know, expect to, like, be the best. Like, that's hard. It's a hard thing to do. Right? Cotto touched Floyd up, made him move Roger to the side. I remember that. Then he went with his dad. That's true. I actually gave Cotto about 4 or 5 rounds in that fight. If I remember correctly, I give him about 4 or 5 rounds. Who knows if I'll still give him that many if I rewatched it. But yeah, Floyd's nose is bleeding, and he definitely got clipped, man. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. It is getting late. This video took 2 days to make. DStyle was on here for 2 days. That's right. Okay, I started this video around, well, like, I don't know, 11 some Mountain Time, and now it's 12 some Mountain Time. So DStyle gave you for 2 days I was on here, right? All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.